Two-step, then I bring you right back.
Hello, hello. How's it going today? See, we were Phantom. I see you're already fighting in the comments. Way to go. That took no time at all. Fighting for first. Welcome to both of you. I hope you're having a good week. I'm just excited because I don't have to work this Friday, and then I have Monday off as well for a holiday. I am yearning for that 4-day weekend. That's what I want. However, I am also excited to be playing some more Crab Souls because it was a delight. I am pleased to be back to it. You're gonna be gone for 2 weeks. Where are you going for 2 weeks? Now, the first thing that I'm actually going to do going for work. Do you travel a lot for work then? Is that something is that a frequent sort of adventure you take? You do the outdoors sort of work, yeah. I gotta remember my buttons. No, that's just the title. We're just going to adventure with the crab avoiding homewreckers. News at 7. I was gonna say news at 11. That's your workout on the ocean. So do you end up taking like longer trips? Do you stay relatively local? Are those you mentioned 2 weeks? Is that like 2 consecutive weeks on a boat? Or is that, you know, you go somewhere and then you gotta poke around for a little while. And then you like have a hotel to stay in at the evenings or whatnot. Hey, Priestess, how's it going? You too are shockingly close to 64. Now, I have returned to the first area because I didn't really, like, fully explore it. And there's clearly more to be had. Another crab! So clearly there's a beefcake down there. Oh, your workplace has a log cabin? Well, that's not too bad. I used to do a lot more travel on another team that I was on at work. Now I do much less, but like maybe once a quarter I'm going to end up traveling. Ah, you're home and taking an online class, huh? How? Oh. You are... Oh, Okay, I have completely forgotten what the hell any of my buttons are. Okay, that's block. That's a stab. There it is. There we go. Got it down. Boy, this guy's a lot easier than I was anticipating he would be. Oh, shit. I've grown complacent. There we go. We got him. I mean, clearly, Ferretin, you're out there working hard. Clothes claw. I didn't actually read at all what that was. Oh, it's for selling. Well, you can now catch up with crab souls. It's a whimsical adventure in the depths of the ocean filled with trash. Although occasionally it has made me slightly tilted. It is not always fun in games. Sometimes I get very angry. Overall, a positive experience. Yeah, now that I have this hook, I can get around all over the place. What's No, apparently the depression mode is gone. I guess it was just the bit. Come on now. I know, I also would have been using it, actually. I mean, as much as I like the bright colors, it does bring a little bit of a new style to things. I don't know. Sometimes I like the dark motifs of the Souls genre. Get here. It's true. It is uncommon for me to be playing something where the background is brighter than me. I'm normally the brightest thing here. Yeah, the game mode makes everything dark and unfortunate. I am excited about Thursday. I'm also curious as to what it is that you're going to be asking of me. Oh, damn, I have a lot more of those crystals than I thought. I think I can get a level of something. Actually. Get partied. Woo! Well, one thing Thursday is that we've got another V Rising stream. Yeah, before stream. But also, Seaweaver is going to be asking me to, I don't know, voice something for him. Apparently. Yeah, and this time, I found the way to change the settings so we won't have to wait so long for castle things to process. Yeah, I figured that'd be the case, Seaweaver. That seems like your style. Always trying to be mysterious. Yeah, we've got big fancy vampires to slay eventually. Ah, welcome, Whitney. Hello, hello. Oh no, hello? Excuse me, I'm stuck. Well, I'm certainly curious. It will be a fun opportunity. Because the more I've been... Hey, Kappa! The more I've been doing this, the more I've been like, you know... I might have a relatively narrow band of capability, but I'm like, you know, I could voice some things. Especially narrating. If anybody needs me to be a narrator, that's something I can do. Oh, that... I've got to go way far for that one. Gotta start over here. Yeah, Kappa has exceeded the 64. Which I still need to get scheduled a time to do the... Oh, there we go. I forgot that I can swim, actually. I totally forgot. Oh. Oh, I've been flattened. Significantly flattened. He cares not for my party time. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Good, I got a heart kelp back. Yeah, Priestess is close. Whitney's certainly close. Lots of folks close. That's kind of the first crop of them. And we've got a few hanging back not too far. Hey, come back. Oi. My shell's about to break. I don't love that. Okay. What's up here, even? What is this? Pipeline of some kind? Well, it doesn't allow me to go over there. Where I was just a minute ago? No, it definitely is not. Ah! This time I've cheesed you! Yeah, get partied on. Oh, and also, mostly for Kappa, I don't doubt that she would continue to just gather those void orbs regardless. But I expect that I will do something when 124 is hit as the next threshold as well. I'm thinking I might just, for the fan bits, either make it more complicated the one that already exists, or, you know, allow somebody to pick a second fan bit to be made. That's at least the current plan, unless I can figure out something more interesting to do. But at least so far, that's what's come to mind. Yeah, 128. Did I say 124? 128. The doubling. Screw you, effing bastard pufferfish. Give me your hat. Yeah. Party time. Chip claw. Yeah, at 128, I'll do something else. I don't know what. What's this? Belligerent blue. Look at this angry-looking blue-colored pencil. Oh, hey, AJ, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Seven days straight. That's rough. I can sit. Also, Scobalds. Welcome. It's been a while. Good to see you. One of the old guard. Back from ye old Twitch days. Hey, a blood star. So is that everything? No, there's more maybe over there. They really crammed a lot of stuff back in here for it to have just been the first area. Man. Oyo. I love it. What is this? X marks the spot? I don't have a shovel. What am I supposed to do with that? I'm also not sure where this place is. The dinner fork? Yeah. We out here fighting with a nice shrimp fork. It's shinier than it was last time because we repaired it. Hell yeah, I love the party shell. It is where it's at. I love to party. Oh, we're getting some frame rate troubles here. Ooh, a thing. Oi. Oh yeah! You know, it is actually kind of funny that he's got that fork, and instead of stabbing like you would properly use a weapon of that nature, he just swings it around like a maniac. No! I didn't make it. Oh, balls. I have not seen Midsommar. I don't really know anything about it, actually. How do I get up there? I went up there. Hey, you leave me alone, you bastard crab. Crabstard. Wait, oh, God. Damn it. Is it really worth going all the way up? Okay, I gotta do it. Is it a good horror movie? My wife really likes horror movies. I tend to ruin horror movies because they don't frighten me. However, how is Midsommar? I don't think I've seen it. Okay, so how can I get over here? Hi. Oi. Oh. Ah, damn you. Damn you all to heck. Let's see. What if I... Oh, a Mayday tradition. Aha, here we go. This is what we want. There it is. A sand dollar. Little stowaway. Alright, now we gotta go back to a teleporter. Not bad. Alright. Mintalore. That seems like something that would be enjoyed around these parts. Ow! Stop that. Everybody relax. It's party time. Alright, which way did I come in here? How do I get out of here? There it is. There's the shell. Okay. Making progress. Now, let us go to the Moonsnail's domain. Can't do gore, huh? I've never been one for, like... I've never been that into, like, slasher flicks or things that their only sort of purpose is gore. Because I find it to be really flat and, like its intentions are too clear almost. It's like, yes, you're trying to shock me with gore, I get it, and that's not very interesting. I don't mind gore as, like, a product of another story told. And in those cases, I largely just kind of, like, ignore it. I don't even really notice it in a lot of cases. Like, District 9 is an excellent example. I really, really, really like that movie. It's just an interesting story, great effects, all, like, very cool movie. But then I was like, oh, I mean, it was a long time ago, obviously. I was like, oh, you should watch it. And so I sat down to watch it with my wife, and she at least likes to be warned of gore because, like, it is shocking to her. And then, like, lots of moments in that movie were, like, alarming to her. And I was like, I had glossed entirely over it in my mind. Like, I didn't even remember that it was a gory movie because it was just, like, so backseated to the rest of the story, right? Many scholars describe umami as what makes up a living creature's soul. How did I don't remember quite how I was voicing the Moonsnail. This is not entirely... I think he was narrator voice. For to describe it as such is to imply a firm barrier between the soul and the body. And furthermore, between a creature's existence and that of the ocean itself. But there is no such barrier. Umami is not each living creature, it is all. And though the hermit crab stares confusedly at his mentor, he instinctively understands this more and more with each skill he learns. Well, campy gore, I think, can have a place when it's, like, so over the top that it goes into, like, goofy territory, and it's sort of, like, self-aware levels of it, I think is fine. But there's some, like, horror slasher flicks that are just, like, they're just clearly trying to get, like, a rise out of you, right? Like, that's it. You're like, I know what you're doing. I get it. That's just not that interesting or scary or upsetting to me. It's just uninteresting. But yeah, there's lots of ways that they can do it fine. And in that case, it's like, yeah, gore's fine. It's not a big deal. Some campy gore for humor's sake. Stuff that's, like, so over the top and, like, cheesy in its execution. Cool. Love it. A really good story that just happens to have gore elements because it's, like, that's the nature of the story, or it's trying to ground the story in, like, sort of a realistic, like, grimness. Like, that's fine, too. It's just like slasher flicks that's just like, be afraid. He has a sword, and when he cuts you, you bleed lots. And it's like, okay, that's fine. Like, look at the chainsaw and how when someone is cut by the chainsaw, blood flies everywhere. It's like, yep, that is what happens with the chainsaw. You got it. Like, you got it. It's that sort of thing. Yeah, and Kill Bill is an example you mentioned, Whitney. Like, Kill Bill just has a lot more going for it. Like, there's a lot going on in Kill Bill. Hello? Oh, cosmic brownies, eh? I do enjoy cosmic brownies. What the devil? Oh, I'm frightened. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, I'm alive. I didn't think I was alive. I keep surviving with the magic pixel. I actually don't like the health bar that much because the heart at the end of the health bar covers some of the health bar. So I will be sure I have died because I see nothing left there, but I'm still standing because some of it just is not there. I did pass up the X marks the spot. So I am looking for treasure, but, like, more important and somewhere else. That one was in an older area, and I did not have a tool, as far as I know of, to have done anything with that. Oh. Oh my. What has happened here? Hello? 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 How do I not get frightened? Okay, this guy is fast and a bit of a problem. He is faster than me. Oh, no blocking that one. I've been consumed. Wow. All right. Well, they are not joking around with this fight. Okay. Huh. That is quite freaking rude. Okay. What have we learned? He's faster than me. That's not great. He doesn't leave a lot of windows. That's not great. And if he grabs you, you die. Also, not great. Also, the frightening thing, I don't know how to, like... Okay, I can't... I tried to dodge that, but it didn't work. Okay. Wow. Timing was, in fact, quite off. Maybe this is a big fat lesson in trying to parry more, honestly. Because I've been ignoring the parry. Because I don't like parrying. And this parry is more awkward than usual. Because you actually release to parry rather than, like, click to parry. Also, I forgot that I can roll around. Hey, do you have something to say? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your seahorses, kiddo. Look, we're technically rivals in this treasure hunting thingamajig. That don't mean I want to see you get devoured before my eyes. What did I do wrong? Look, there's rules to explore in the sands between. Namely, steps you gotta take from preventing him from slurping you right out of your shell and eating you whole. See these arches? Folks commute from here have done a pretty good job of scenting routes to the nearby areas. I see. I'm maybe not supposed to be fighting this guy. Scenting? Yep. Laying down scents that he ain't a fan of. No matter how tasty you are, he won't pass near the path. Wait, who are we talking about? Who is this guy? Look, just stick to the arches, okay, kiddo? If you get chased, make your way back to one as quick as you can. Can do. Ah, I have been making my life harder. So, you're serious about this treasure hunt after all? Of course I am. This is my only way to get my shell back. Please don't take offense, but I half suspect you'd lose your nerve, I say. Sands between are no place for an innocent crab. Oh, I'm not innocent. I've killed a bunch of people. Whatever, I'm super brave. Let's just get this over with so I can get home. Point me in the right direction. Oh, you might have what it takes after all, child. Such a willingness to run off and get killed in the name of discovery. It brings a tear to my eye, I say. Since you're new here, I'll give you an overview. To our north is the Enchanted Grove, once a reclusive village of spiritualists. East of here is Flotsam Vale, the company town of Shellfish Corp. And west, I wouldn't go west without a good reason. Not that it matters. The captain's map has pointed us north, towards the Enchanted Grove. Meet me there and we can discuss our next steps. Yes, sir. Okay, well, time to go get my microplastics back, and then run my happy ass back here. Where... Okay, hold on. Excuse me. We're not gonna try to fight this guy just yet. Yeah, the fear is an issue. Okay, so now I can... Whoa! Whoa! Okay, he shrinky-dinked himself out of here. Just a criminal so far. Not a war criminal yet. Okay, so... Okay, so that works as expected. When I get a kill with the umami, I get the umami back. Ow. Get wrecked. Can I go scavenge this guy? Wow, you came out quick and right frickin' here. No thank you. 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 Fine. Everything's fine. Okay, we're just gonna not be close enough, huh? Party time. I don't... Oh, I see. We can see the arches based on their reflective rings on them. Okay. I was looking for orange, but orange isn't what we need. It's the reflective bands. That's what we can spot from far away. Ow. Oh, you have 3 hooks on you. That makes you apparently way stronger. Yeah, that is correct. Because as far as I'm aware, it is not against the Geneva Conventions to kill fish by way of excessive partying. Ugh, I can't believe that interrupted me. We're doing just fine. Hey. Hold on. What's up, my dude? Got bad news. If you're heading to Flotsam Vale, the path there hasn't been maintained in ages. Here to the entrance, there's no more scent markers. You have to just make a break for it and keep your claws crossed. Okay, but that's not where we're going. We're going north. Ow! You ass. How did I miss? Huh? I've been robbed. You did see a dinosaur. Also, there is a huzzah sound alert. I think it's exclamation mark hooray? Is it hooray that's the sound alert? There is a sound for that. Woo. What do we hear? Phytoplankton. Family of fun-sized phytosynthetic friends. Consuming a heart kelp pod regenerates a small amount of umami. You've misspelled hooray, Scobalts. Although thinking about it, I should actually make that a valid spelling. Because I find that spelling amusing. Hooray. Anemone. Oh, is autocorrect? Well, your autocorrect is confused. Your autocorrect is using a local variant, apparently. What do you have to say? Wowee, this is the farthest I've ever been from home by a country fathom. Check it out. You can even see the grove from up here. This is gonna be a swell adventure, I can already tell. Oh, that must be the grove there. But also a grove of chains. Presumably anchors. Do I have enough for a level? Sure do. Raising resistance because that is the stat required to equip the damage boosting stowaways. Right, that should be the correct spelling. Unless I'm just like fundamentally incorrect as to whether that... Alright, well now I've got to look. Alright, hold on. To the sound alerts. We're looking it up. Sound alerts. Okay, there's not a hooray. What the hell is it? It's yippee. Yippee is what it is. I don't have a hooray. Only yippee. There's also huzzah, but that is not a sound. That is confetti. Yippee! That's the one. That yippee sound does get cut off pretty quick. I wish it didn't get cut off so quick, but that's the one that I've got. Such is life. Well, yeah, and that's kind of what I was thinking, Skulls. Like, hooray and hooray are probably, like, sort of colloquial, what a freaking word. Different spellings of fundamentally the same word. Wow, I one-shot that clown. And get absolutely wrecked. Oh, we got some acid rain going on with these colors. Wildin' over here. Oh, look, a little umbrella. A little cocktail umbrella. I thought these were like the coolest thing ever when I was a kid. Those along with the little cocktail swords. What the hell am I looking at? Hello? Hello? I have regrets. I didn't mean it. How did that hit? Flailing around it. More than other damn minnows, you bastard. Do crabs think fish fly? Well, I guess it depends on what your definition of fly is. I mean, obviously they just swim. But that is sort of relatively a similar circumstance given the conditions. Damn it. I don't know why I used a second attack there. Yeah, I mean, if the definition is simply not touching the ground, then yeah, kinda. I would think that, yes, they would be like, oh, those guys fly. That's fine. Wait, there's an item over there. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Partied. Get partied on. All right, now this should be the grove, I guess, where I was looking. Why was I glowing all purple there? What was the deal with that? Plastic fork. I cannot cut it. What is it, a pile of dead crabs? With hats? Oh, look, cocktail toothpicks. Those look a lot like arrows to me. I don't want to deal with a toothpick firing bow and arrow. Hello, sir. You again, vagabond. I am pleased you survived. I don't remember meeting you, Mr. Chetan? Whoa, I barely recognize you. You're the guard from Slacktide. Oh, it was one of the guards? You're the guard from Slacktide, right? Nice hat. Indeed. Chetan is my name. However, I have shed my title. I was foolish to pledge my sword to a lord so easily swayed by greed. You understand, don't you? The consequences of the fall of Slacktide? No one to guard the bridge? Far more serious, vagabond. What annihilated Slacktide was an infection. At first, I thought it a pollution of the body. Now I suspect it stems from the mind. Regardless, I believe it was the Duchess's greed that invited it into her land. And until those like her are annihilated, the infection will spread and spread and spread. For this purpose, I have arrived at this grove. Also, thank you, Whitney. Ever helpful. Oh, an eggshell. Here, give me that. So it can be discovered, and then give me my party hat back. Because I much prefer the party hat. Is that a pizza crust? That might be a pizza crust. I don't know how it got down here. I feel like pizza crusts float. What's up here? I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. A mason jar. Give me that party hat back. Yeah. Oh man, we're still going. Climbing and climbing and climbing. Takeout container. Also something that I feel like would float. Who laughs like that? The world crumbles beneath us. Do you feel it? What has been built will return to sand, and what was forgotten will re-emerge. Our home, our brilliant home. T-T-T? I don't know, he's drunk. Or at least that seems to be the intent. Whoa, I made it. Have I equipped one of these? Tennis ball? I have. Oh, you get seasick? That sucks. I too would get seasick, but I have not really been on the sea. Because I know I get seasick, so I'm like, yeah, you know, and maybe that's not for me. Clearly, you've got to work on the water sometimes. So that is unfortunate. Oh, yeah. These guys, everybody's getting freaking arrowed out here. I don't like the look of this. Coffee makes it worse. Interesting. Hey, look who it is. Oh, it's this guy with a cactus for a shell. Honestly thought you might have died in the sands between, you know? No way, I'm pretty strong. I like your confidence, pal. At the very least, you've made it this far. Stuff's gonna get rougher from here, you know? The Grove used to be a real chill village full of lovable country bumpkins. Real salt-of-the-sea types. But anyone who gets the paper knows what happened here by now. Just 10 or 20 tides ago, a bunch of them went totally nuts. Foaming at the mouth, saying all kinds of wild stuff. Wouldn't you know it, those crazy crabs up and killed all the rest of them. That's horrible. Don't lose too much sleep over it. Happens all the time these days. That seems really, really bad. Yeah, it's not great. But what can you do, you know? That's life in the sticks. I just count myself lucky for my cozy apartment in New Carcinia, where nothing like that ever happens. Foreshadowing. I mean, hey, good views, good foods, and good pay. I mean, you can't ask for too much more. Ice cream cone. Neat. Just a regular old tin can. Hiya. Colander of Arnicle. There we go. I almost targeted the wrong guy. Oh, I found the arrows. Whoa! Scaring kids is a plus. What do you guys... Why do you guys look like that? You're all freaking weird looking. What's going on here? Ow! Interrupted me, you bastard. Oh, shit, that's a lot of damage. Holy crap. You absolute ass. I get him? I got him. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Give me those crystals. Another archer up there. Seahorse bastard. It's a little red cup. How do I get to you? I have certainly positioned you in a very annoying fashion. Oh, you ass. My poor party hat has taken a beating. This would have been the quicker way to get up here to attack him, I see. I see. Those archers are a real pain, and clearly they're all over the damn place. Alright, let's trade over to the soda can. Whoa! Oh, no. Don't you vacuum me up. Oh, shit. Ah. Ah! Get out of there. I forgot that I roll slower with the tip. No, thank you. I don't have any more healing items. This is concerning to me. Nope. No, what are you targeting? Kill that guy. Oh, wait, that's a healing item right freaking there. Give me that. Gimme. Thank you. I missed. Shit. Get me out of here. Hey, I got him. It's fine. Everything is fine. Woo. Chum. Small, friendly fish willing to come to its companion's defense. Is that like a actual companion? Wait. What is happening here? There we go. Interface. What are you doing to me? Chum. Small, friendly fish. Interesting. Phytoplankton. That's expensive. These guys are costly. Hey, look at that. I got my hearts back, though. I'm just kind of fortunate that I actually pulled that off. It was a fairly straightforward fight after I kind of worked things out. Was there an Xbox noise? That was probably an achievement. I can't say I pay too much attention. I normally hear it, but I didn't hear it for that one. I am playing this on Game Pass, so it would be Xbox noises. Okay, so I think we can use this to get back here behind this archer. You bastard. You have fled my attack. Get out of here. Am I going to the depths? Well, not immediately, at least. I'm sure I will be at some point. Ooh, hey, a thing over there. The music is getting notably eerie. What's up with that? Interesting. Some interesting walkways happening here. Weird-ass spooky music. I like a little drinkable yogurt container. Hold on, what's the ability? Probiotic. I don't know what that does, but I got it now. Oh, your comment about the Xbox versus PlayStation? Although you said Breadbox. I just don't care, honestly. Is that not really avoiding it for
baby!
due to
That's what I've
controversy.
been
I
waiting
just
for.
like
That's what it's all about. Woo!
I just don't care. Like I don't. There's just nothing really interesting. They both kind of suck, actually. Like, I haven't had, like, the last 2 generations of Xboxes or PlayStations because I just stopped caring about consoles altogether. Like, I had a Switch mostly so that I could... Yeah, but, like, Xbox did it too. Well, I guess that's not true. Xbox didn't really do it. I mean, the AAA publishers just have gotten so full of themselves that they're like, oh, yeah, we deserve $80. I guess it's technically $70 for, like, the standard. Hello? I was hitting the dodge button. But, like, they charge so much. They think they just deserve everything ever. And they don't. They don't deserve anything. All corporations are just absolute trash fires at the moment. Oh, yes, I suppose it would be more for you in Canada. But yeah, it's just like, it's... I was put even further on the whole, like, freaking anti... I mean, I have long been very anti-capitalism and corporations in general. But, like, I watched a big, long video on YouTube today about the Star Wars Hotel in Disney. I don't know if you are familiar with the Star Wars Hotel in Disney. But they... Ow. They were, you know, making a allegedly more immersive, like, Star Wars Hotel experience and stuff for people to go to, and it has already closed down. It was open for, like, maybe a year and a half. Like, that's it. And I watched a video of somebody who'd gone there and was, like, the perfect person to potentially really enjoy it. Ah, god damn Those guys are super obnoxious. That's gonna break. And it was just like, it's just so disheartening to see what was a good idea, right? Like, the idea of an experience where you can pay and you can go and, like, interact with people, like character actors, where you can be involved in, like, a storyline over the time that you're there and, like, essentially have some kind of adventure, is such a good and interesting idea that it's so frustrating to see a company just, like, make it terrible because they're so greedy. They're just like, well, we gotta cut every corner we can. We gotta play it so safe this way and that way. And it's like, God, it's so disappointing. Well, I don't dislike Star Wars. I just dislike Disney and every giant company that actively makes everything shit. Well, like, so one of the things, so I don't tweet very much, but I could not help myself from tweeting the other day about Apple's proposed, I don't know if they have actually gone through with it. So Apple had the largest stock buyback planned ever at $110 billion of stock buybacks. Now, I don't know. Yeah, it is rant time. I don't know if you all know what a stock buyback is. I don't know how clued into any of this sort of thing you all are. But a stock buyback is essentially just when a company, so a company distributes stocks as portions of ownerships in the company itself, right? Like, that's what a stock is. It says, I own some very small percentage of this company, and so I get some, you know, equity in it. Maybe they give dividends, whatever. And so a stock buyback, where'd my shell go? Hello? I had a cap. My cap is gone. And so a stock buyback is the company itself purchasing back a bunch of those stocks so that it goes back to the company, and functionally all that really does is reduces the overall number of shares that are no. It doesn't actually, as far as I'm familiar with, it doesn't really give the company any more control or anything. What it does is it removes those shares from overall distribution. So let's say we'll keep it simple for math's sake. We say that there are 100 shares in a company. And so 100 shares of the company owned by just random people, right? Say I own 25 of those shares. I own a quarter of the company, right? So it's like, cool. My quarter of the company is worth $25,000. We'll say that the company itself is worth $100,000. So my shares are valued at $25,000. The company is worth $100,000. If the company were to buy back, let's say, 50 of those shares, they had the capital to purchase back 50 shares into the company. That means that it removes them from distribution, meaning that there are now only 50 shares. That still means the company is worth $100,000, or typically this is how it works out. Stocks are all imaginary pretend money things that fluctuates and are all just popularity contests, and it's all bullshit. But in a perfectly functional system, now my 25 shares constitutes 50% of the market of that company's shares. So now my shares are worth $50,000. Cool, right? So like I have done nothing, the company has bought them back, and now there's a higher, like, those shares are worth more money. But it's important to realize nothing has been gained, right? Some portion of owners were paid by the company to just give them their shares back, and nothing has happened for the company, right? Shareholders have quote-unquote made money. Nothing of value has been done, right? You see how that, like, the company has not benefited. The shareholders have gotten to say they have more money, but, like, nothing happened. This used to be illegal in the United States. Companies weren't allowed to buy back stocks. It was actually considered a form of market manipulation, because the thing is, they can just say they're going to do a stock buyback and their prices will go up. Like, because people are like, oh, they're going to buy stocks back, that means the value is going to go up, so we'll buy, like, it's kind of like market manipulation. It wasn't until relatively recently that it has been made legal to do this. It used to be illegal. Everything in the United States has been made worse since these were made legal again. So here's the thing. The problem is not necessarily in and of itself that the companies use their money on this sort of thing, right? It's not directly a problem. The problem is that they are all doing these things instead of running a better company, because they can just fake shit to keep the line going up for investors, and like that's the only thing that they're interested in doing, while making life worse for literally everyone else. So they'll cut more corners so that, you know, they don't have to make a better product. They'll skimp on paying any employees so that they, you know, can just have more money left over at the end of things to just buy back more stocks. You know, stock price goes up, and for some reason that's in our culture and society considered what it takes to be a successful company is a higher stock price. Not like actually making a good product, not having a like large quantity of happy employees. None of that is valued. The only thing that is valued is sending your stock prices up. And so all of these things are being done in detriment of everything else. And so the most egregious example of this is Apple, which has announced the largest stock buyback, I believe, in history at $110 billion. Now, we're talking about ginormous numbers that are hard to understand, right? So let me explain what that means, because I did some math because I was curious. See, this is the opportunity cost bullshit that I'm talking about. So, I mean, the important question, right, is, of course, who made Apple that money? It is the employees, right? All of the employees that actually worked there, that did all of the work, they made all of that money for Apple. None of the shareholders did jack shit. All they do is own a piece of the pie. Like, they didn't do jack shit. They don't deserve anything. If anything, they deserve to be cast from a high cliff into a turbulent sea. That's what they deserve. But instead, the company buys back $110 billion of stock. If instead that money went to the employees, if they had done an equal split to their 161,000 employees, I looked all of this up because I was curious, 161,000 employees at Apple, 161,000 employees work at Apple. if they had distributed the money that they just lit on fire, all they did was light this money on fire. If they had distributed that equally, every employee that year would have earned above their current salary $683,000. 2/3 of $1 million could have gone to every employee at Apple, but instead they just lit the money on fire. That's what they did instead. And that is what capitalism gets you, is the wealthy lighting money on fire instead of actually giving any of it to the employees that made making the money possible in the first place. 2/3 of $1 million to 161,000 people is like, it's obvious that that's better, right? Or even the thing is they could have even hired more people. They could have done more research and development. They could have reinvested that money within the company itself, given everybody a smaller pay bump, give everybody a 25% increase to pay, kept money just like in case problems occurred, started new divisions, paid more people to do more things at the company, like any of it. They could have done any of it. And instead, they simply lit the money on fire and bought back shares. And the problem is, every major company is doing that. You know how Boeing is in a huge amount of trouble with all of their planes being bullshit right now? Well, interestingly enough, the big one, the 737 MAX that just had a freaking door sucked off of the side of it, if you recall, that one, in its entire development, they were sort of required to save some whatever million or $1 billion, $500 million, whatever, in the development costs, because they were like, well, we can't spend that there. We've got to, save money. They required cutting costs on the development of that by whatever it was. I don't remember how much, but it was well, let's just say, for example, $500 million. That year, they bought back stocks of about that much money. That's what they did with the money. Instead of making a better, safer airplane, they just bought back stocks. So they're just making shittier stuff and then just buying back stocks because they can just see the little stock line go up. Oh, look, the value's still going up. It's still going up, while they just make worse and worse products, paying people less and less as much as they can, when they could just not. They could just not do that. But no. All right, rant time's over. I was so mad about the Apple thing that I saw. I could not believe that a company, it should still be illegal, yes. And it's so infuriating that it used to be and it's just not anymore, because who cares or whatever, I guess. Well, good. I can't be the only one extremely angry about that. And honestly, what's most angering is that there's almost no way to avoid it as a consumer. It's the whole statement, hell, what the heck? That there's no ethical consumption under capitalism. It's what it means. You can't simply go to a different brand, right? Oh, well, I'm not going to buy Apple products anymore. Great, sure. What are you going to buy? Google? You think Google's good? Have you seen what they've been doing with AI? No. And now things have been turned into such monopolies. There's no mom and pop local cell phone company, I'm afraid to say. You're not going to be doing any better. No matter where you go. Ow. Get that shit out, man. I'm afraid to say no. Verizon isn't locally owned. They are not, in fact, your friendly neighborhood Verizon service. So yeah. Now you can all be very angry with me. It's so infuriating. You know, while we're on the angry subject. Yeah, well, and Apple, I mean, yes, that's the other aspect of this. Like, yes, it's all, well, welcome to Depression Village, Apple, where we're very upset about things that we have no control over fixing. That's the kind of day it is. High Tide Moonshine. Nice. Yeah, it's just like, it's the same with clothes. Clothes have gone way downhill. You know what? That's fine, Phantom. That's fine. You don't have to understand everything. I just ask that you believe me when I say that capitalism is bad. Corporations are kind of always a problem. And there's not too many actual solutions to the problem, which sucks. But you know, just be friendly to your neighbors. Like, be friendly, be nice, get along, and make our way best through the way things go. We go in commie? Well, sort of. I'm not fully sold on the idea of, like, full communism or full socialism. If I had to identify what I would consider a good idea, is I would be, at this point, a market socialist. Oh, nice. Skies of Arcadia is an excellent game to endeavor to play. I love that game. Wow, that sucks. But yeah, I would count myself a market socialist because that is essentially the halfway step sort of between capitalism and socialism. Because it retains some of the elements of capitalism that's supposed to actually be good, like that should foster innovation, that gives people motivation to, like, invent and do things, while just being way more just to people. And now, if we were to ever actually make it to a market socialist society and then find, oh no, it does seem more feasible that we could accomplish a full socialist sort of thing, then sure. But the reality is, we are not going to get there within my lifetime. So it doesn't actually matter if I'm like, oh no, full socialism, yeah. Because we're just not going to get there. So it doesn't matter. We just have to strive for whatever improvements we can get to in our own lives. And just try to take whatever next step would be better than what we have right now. And Seaweaver, I definitely feel that problem. It's a very streamer problem. It's like, you can have a few games that you're excited about, but you're like, oh man, I really gotta save that for stream, or I've gotta save that, you know, for a collab or playing with somebody. It's just like, god damn it. Get the hell out of here. Skull monkeys. What the heck? These guys are shooting outside of vision? That's such bullshit. Okay, how the hell do I actually get up there? I need to get up there. It does still suck. I certainly feel that. Skull monkeys. I don't think I've heard of skull monkeys. Oh, yeah. One shot, one kill. Love it. Why can't I just attach that hook anyway? Where am I trying to go right now? Can I go over here? Where to go? Oh, hey, White Claw. What chest? Old World Whirl. A shell from a forgotten time inscribed with knowledge. Umami charges increase. Oh, it's a permanent increase. Sick. Skull monkeys here. Let me look it up. Let me take a quick gander. Skull monkeys? Oh, yeah, I don't know if I ever played that, but I have definitely seen the cover art of that. Hold on, images. Show me some images. Yeah, I never did play that. But I definitely saw the cover art. There's something sort of interesting to me about the fact that, like, that era of games, I feel like, has way better cover art recognition because of so many people going to, like, rental places, right? You'd go, you'd wander around, you'd look at all the cover art, and then maybe rent a thing. Oh, hey. Maybe we can go over here. Boing. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Woo! Oh! Double tap. You're not... What is this bullshit? No, you gotta be kidding me. I've been absolutely cheated. Nope, don't you freaking fall. Pufferquill. Harmful piece of a venomous pufferfish. It's a lot of attack. A big loss of defense. Get out of here. Oh, you did not die. Oh, come on! God damn it. I hate those guys. These guys might be the worst enemy yet. Where the hell am I? Yeah, that's about right. I do think that was getting to be the correct direction, at least. The amount of damage that those arrows do feels unreasonable to me. Okay, cool. Apparently, if you've dodged in the air, you can no longer swim. So I love that for me. How he's just staring at me and... All right, well, we lost our souls there. That's some goddamn bullshit, is what that is. That is bullshit. They did the thing. They did the thing that Blasphemous did, where instead of actually making an interesting encounter, they're like, here, I think I have an idea to make something really, really annoying. How about we just do that? Like, oh. Cool. I love that for me, that you have just made it shitty. Oh, we're just... Okay, well, we let go too soon. Cool. I love that. Great. I'm so thrilled. Oh, what are you doing to me, man? Come here, you bastard. Why? That really should not be able to throw you off the cliff at such a velocity. This has not ultimately helped. How the hell do I get up there? I just didn't get this before. Whoa! You ass. Okay, I mean, clearly I have to get up onto these platforms, but I see no actual way to do that, and it just keeps getting worse. Well, more feasibly, I believe I'm supposed to get up from there. But I can't get up there. Ooh, wait, hold on. Hold on, that might be helpful. What about up here? Does this get me anywhere? It doesn't. It really doesn't. Okay. Excuse you. I'm busy! Leave me the hell alone! I'm just trying to advance. I don't understand what the goal is right now. Alright, well, so far, this is by far the worst section of this game. Unclear direction. Really shitty enemies. Yeah, that definitely can't get us up there. Okay, well, now we're down here again. Alright, I guess we'll just wander off somewhere else and see if we can't find another way to go. True, this is the first area that's been, like, actually dark. Also, it made me lose some souls, which I did not care for. Okay, well, here we go. We should go this way. Oh, thank God I found somewhere to go. Assuming I can make it. I can make it. Hey, bro. Oh, thank God, I'm free. Wah! Ah! Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. They see you talking to me, they're gonna know I'm not a bush. Bushes don't talk. It's gonna blow my cover. Okay, I'm sorry. It's true. Bushes don't talk. Let's see, can I use that? Hey, it's a regen. That's what that is. Okay. We're making headway again. Feeling better. I'm the source of entertainment? Ah, shit. I'm not cut out for that. People don't come here to be entertained. They come here to hear me be mad at things. Or so I assume, at least. I make for a terrible internet funny man. Yeah, the angertainment. Ooh, those frame dips. I have been similarly feeling like that the last few days. I've been like... Well, and what's most frustrating for me is that, like, I'm sitting around on my own, and I'm like, man, I know what sort of thing I want to play. I'm like, I want to play something involving mechs or, like, space ships of some kind, like battleships and stuff. And I'm like, God, I know what I want to play, but I just don't have... Oh, this is where it came from. I just don't have that game. And as far as I know, that game, like, isn't around that I haven't tried to play. And I'm like, God... Like, I know what I want to be doing, but there's just not the game for it. So I was like, I was playing a little bit of Mechabellum recently, and I'm like, I mean, it's okay, but it doesn't have any long-term progression. So I was like, it's not really what I want. I could spend, like, a few minutes here or there, like, half hour here, half hour there playing it. I was like, that's not really what I want to do. Star Fox is a good game. But that's also not quite what I want. Oh, God damn it. I can't get 2 hits and then a dodge. God, I hate these guys. Why did you double tap? Mindless Pirate Adventures. Nothing I can easily play. Yup. Did you ever play... it's more of a multiplayer game, but... Have you played Windward? That's a game that I played a little bit of time in, and it's relatively simple. We'll probably go on to the Steam Deck. Yeah, so I played a little bit of the Dyson... Oh, you got a shield. What that did... Stop shooting twice! I'm only tapping once, my man. Okay, so you had played Windward. I was just saying, yeah, the Dyson Sphere project. So that was relatively entertaining for a little while. The problem I have a lot of times with games like that is that there's a lot of sort of repetition with not a lot of, like, meaningful engagement. And this is, for sure, like a, a personal preference. Because, like, I don't really like doing repetitive gameplay of that nature. Because I end up just kind of being bored of it when it doesn't sort of follow along with sort of progression or something to keep me engaged with it, like a storyline or something. But I played it a little bit. Ow. Ah! I'm out of healing items. We're totally screwed. I hate those archers more than anything. There are so goddamn many of them. Is there perhaps a checkpoint I can find? Or I could just be killed. That's cool too, I guess. God, the enemies in this area suck. They really, really suck. Just having to deal with this constant barrage of archers when I don't get, like, a meaningful ranged weapon is kind of bullshit. There. Get freaking cooked, bro. And they take out half of my freaking health, man. It's so unreasonable. It's so unreasonable. You didn't even die. Who are you? Another crab. Stop shooting me. I'm taking that. Get that shit out. There are just so many archers. Every step we take, there's just like 3 more archers waiting to be a bother. I can't even attack those up there. They're just out of my ability to attack. Ow! Damn, this guy is freaking durable. Jesus. Tough guy. And there's these things. I can't do anything with these. Don't get to talk because you have a private Discord bio with a link? That seems unreasonable. Welcome back with coffee and popcorn. Alright, we've made meaningful progress here. I don't know if I actually want to use that yet. I don't want to respawn these guys. Is there anything that back here that I can go get now? Yeah, as far as like being despondent about games, I was really bummed like yesterday because I was just trying to find a game and I was like, man, what I really want to do is play like Armored Core 6 again. But I I don't replay games very well. It really is just like, boy, I wish I could forget having played this game and play it again. Because I want more of that, and there's just not more of that, and that's such a bummer. Yeah, freaking Sea of Thieves, man. It had potential. Never really worked out. Just like, I just need games. And a big problem, of course, is that I have so many games that I've earmarked for playing on stream that it makes it difficult. Because I can't play any of those. I need those for stream. There's good content there. It's a whole thing. I played quite a bit of Helldivers with friends offline. I enjoyed Helldivers a lot. It was quite good. I liked it. I have sort of like, we trailed off playing because there's not a whole lot of like, I want Helldivers to start adding more almost like mini campaigns, because that's another one that one lasted longer, but it falls into a similar like repetitive gameplay loop. Like once you've sort of gotten to the top end and defeated like the hardest difficulty, it's like there's not a whole lot left to do. Like there's not a whole lot. I mean, you just do the same thing more times. Okay, well, this is really, really cute. I love that you've done this for me. Okay. This is great. This is great. There we go. And the thing is like, for a game like Helldivers, I think that's fine, because like, I played it for probably upwards of 60, 70 hours, had a lot of fun, and then was like, okay, I'm done. And that's that, and that's fine. I got what I wanted out of it. I do like Deep Rock Galactic, and I have not, I think, played my fill of Deep Rock Galactic, but I have not had people sort of interested in playing Deep Rock Galactic, so we have not gotten further. Really? They're just gonna line up freaking two? Oh, come on! Come on with this bullshit. Oh god, this game is really burning goodwill right now. Like, I was very positive on this game before, and I don't, like, Blasphemous did this same goddamn thing where they just, like, forget how to make things feel like a fair and entertaining hard. Like, this is why FromSoft has a reputation that's like above and beyond, because they've got it right. And it's so seldom that I feel like I'm just being screwed or just unreasonably punished. Like, the worst you can expect is usually like a poison swamp. Poison swamp. But freaking, I can't believe both Blasphemous and this have done the goddamn same thing, where suddenly they're just like, nah, we're just gonna give you just endless bullshit. Like, just hours of bullshit. You know this one enemy? We discovered one new enemy for this whole section. We made one. He's the worst. He's a huge archer dickhead where his damage is higher damage than like anything you've fought before that's just like a normal enemy. And he can do it from off screen. Isn't that cool? Did I mention you don't have a ranged weapon of any sort? Yes, that's right. There is not a single one available to you. Enjoy being perpetually shit on from 50 kilometers away. Good luck. 2 shots, you're dead. That's all it takes. And is this going to be a small section? No. No, it will not. It will be the entire region. The soda can isn't ranged. The soda can is shorter range than the party hat. The soda can would not help. There is literally not a ranged weapon. Also, I'm stuck jumping across this bullshit. Okay, we're just gonna miss again. Cool, I love that. This is great. But you see what I mean? I know I'm sort of yelling into the void, but can we all, like, look at this? Look at this encounter that they have put together here, right? Like, just look at this singular challenge that they have set up. Like, is this, like, just think, is this a fun challenge? I'm looking at this. Is this a fun challenge? Let's break it down. What do we have to do? We have to get from this side of the stupid gunk river to the other side of the stupid gunk river. Okay, we have to jump across these breakable things without getting hit. Okay. What is our path forward? Well, we can jump. That's it, actually, because going down into the gunk sucks ass to kill those guys. It also increases the likelihood that they will randomly shoot those bottles. And they're just 2 ranged guys that we can't deal with, and we just have to cross, and any mistake, such as falling, just makes it worse. Okay, cool. Now what do we have to deal with? Is it more archers? You bet your sweet ass it's more archers. Oh, look. The more archers. I don't know where my souls ended up. I freaking tried to goddamn dodge. The fact that I have to use a healing pot when I take any single hit from these guys is also extremely frustrating. Climb, you bastard. What line? Yes, I know what you're likely going to say. Okay, we're just gonna be stuck, huh? I knew that's what you were going to say. Here's the thing. I think that I'm fairly good at recognizing, like, actual flaws versus things that are just, like, you know, actual skill issues. But the thing is is not every circumstance of, like, just get better is actually fun. Because it just feels shitty to fight this section. Because engaging with the challenge doesn't feel like they give me enough meaningful choice and solutions to not just feel shitty. Kind of want to try this one. Okay, so here's a reason that I would think that this one could be a pretty good sort of introduction to Souls-likes. So, for one thing, I mean, the aesthetic's nice, I get, right? As you can see, it can be a frustrating or challenging experience. The thing is that this game does have assist options here that you can do to, like, potentially mitigate some of the frustrations you have to deal with. So, in that sense, it can be a good introduction to Souls-likes. The bosses especially, so far have been, I think, the strong point of the game, and they feel very Souls-like. Like, the boss fights are strong, very Soulsy. They have good telegraphs on the attacks for dodging and things. Like, the boss fights are good and are pretty good sort of potential learning experience into how to play a Souls game, right? And the fact that there is an assist mode can really help sort of potentially mitigate some of the frustrations of, like, learning to play a Souls game. If you're not sure if you would have the patience to, like, do a full-on Souls games. Because for instance, right, if you just want, like, little help things, you could take care of pitfall damage. There's an option to, like, you can recover your microplastics. And I think you can just, like, turn this off. I thought there was a way to just turn it off so that you don't have to go get... Yeah, prevent microplastic loss on death. So you could take away the punishment for dying, aside from, like, having to go back to where you were. So you could, not lose experience on death. You could maybe, like, prevent pitfall damage just so you're not falling off and taking unnecessary damage. And, like, that would be, like, the minimum sort of circumstance of, like, just a little help to remove some frustrations, but I still want the full, like, challenge of combat. Like, so that's, like, a place you could start. If you're having still some trouble, there's options over here of, like, maybe reduce the damage taken, maybe you give yourself a little bit more time to parry, stuff like that. So... It's not a bad way to try to introduce yourself to Souls games. If you want to get into Souls games, which, I would encourage. I like Souls games a lot, so... Yes, there is an option to get a gun. God damn that party cannon. Yeah, no worries. I like convincing people to enjoy more stuff. Because, sometimes people just need, like, an explainer on how to get into something, or, how accessible something actually is to try to enjoy, or, I'm a big advocate of try to enjoy as much in life as you can. Because enjoyment is good, actually. Because I know there's a lot of people who kind of give people shit for, like, oh, you're too easily entertained, or, things of that nature. I'm like, I'm often jealous of how, like, some people can just enjoy lots of things. Just like any little thing will have them having a great time, because I'm hard to entertain, and that leaves me bored or irritated a lot more than I would like to be. You can just enjoy more stuff. I'm a big fan of, you know, trying to provide as many opportunities to enjoy things that you don't know about or understand or even know exist or things like that. All right, I feel like I'm making progress. Finally. I'm glad someone's chipper here. What's wrong? Did something bad happen? Kiddo, look at who you were fighting here. These are people. Folks beyond saving, sure. That don't make it simple. Krill is a murderer. Sorry, I guess I kind of stopped thinking about that after a while. I guess you did. Can't really fault you for it. Sometimes even I forget for a moment. Mark my words, kiddo. Forgetting what it means to hurt someone is the worst thing that can happen out here in the open ocean. Worse than being a beastie's lunch, I reckon. Could be just about all that separates us from these poor souls is that they forgot for good. Krill is becoming a monster. Hey, I know Stella, the friend of the channel from Australia, who hasn't streamed too much lately, but a good friend of mine who I visited in Australia. She, I believe, she crochets. Kappa actually knits. God damn it. Oh, good, Are you kidding me? My wife cross stitches. Little handicraft hobbies. Oh my god, it puts me all the way frickin' back here. No, that's okay. I unlocked some shortcuts. Where the hell was the shortcut is the question now. There it is over there. Okay, shortcut. Right. Okay. Thank God for shortcuts. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me. Will you stop? Get out of the goddamn... Will you... I would like to hit 2 at once, please. Oh, cool. We'll just get randomly in... Ooh. There are a few little things about this game that do still kind of irritate me about the combat. I don't like how pretty much any hit from literally anything immediately interrupts anything you're doing. It's like, I want options like a normal Souls game has to sort of alter your ability to potentially take or avoid hits. Like poise as a stat. But in this case, you just lose whatever you were doing, and in fact, like, actually lose the energy that you had already spent to do the thing. Like, you lose the umami, you might actually drop your healing item. And I don't like that. There's been a few games recently that have been that way. It's just this constant barrage of having to deal with interrupts, which I don't really love. Like that. That was an interrupt. How? That was the weakest attack that I have ever seen in this entire game. Just a teeny tiny poke from whatever the umbrella. Doesn't matter. Interrupted. Immediately. And now I've gone off the goddamn cliff again. Ah! Really? 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 That didn't count as a teleport back up fall? Where even am I right now? I do not know where I've ended up. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. What the damn hell? Aha. Well, I guess I can hit this other shortcut. But I'm not supposed to be here yet. Okay. How have I ended up here? Here, give me this. Gonna munch on that. All right, now we have to go back again. I can't believe I just saw that the arrows track as well. Not only is it bullshit that those enemies exist at all, their arrows track? Come on now. Now you're just getting ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright, I gotta be more careful about launching myself off with these. Coffee pot, morning buzz. That, I don't exactly recall what morning buzz does. Oh, come on, this freaking through the wall shit. Lamprey. Oh, thank you for the lamprey. You know what I haven't been using? I have not been using the adaptation that I acquired, like, at all. That's a big-ass crystal that... right there. What is this? Oh, is this a little hard candy? No, it's a lid. That's a slushy cup lid. Big-ass crystal. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Okay. It is in fact the case that down there is simply over here. A coffee mug. Broken coffee mug. No, hold on, come on. Roll. Yeah. Yeah, now we're going. Ow. Cat claws and favorite shirts. I can imagine. A sushi? Sushi. I can just eat the oh. It does not fully consume the sushi. Interesting. So... oh, hey. There's a thing up there. How do I get up there? Little gold item. What? Just hit me. What is hitting me? You know what? I don't care enough. Let's carry on. Yeah, the bosses are really the best part of this game. I want more of the bosses. This is definitely a boss. I ask and I shall receive. There's a lot of sushi. Lot of sushi. Samurai crab. Oh, come on. I was really relying on that to throw me out of the way. Oh, can I not attack when I'm... How do I avoid that? I don't quite understand. Do I just need to get further away? Oh, shit. Okay. So clearly we need to not be so close to him all the time. This one seems to encourage us to back the hell off. Because he seems to do that grab maneuver quite frequently. Okay. Wow, that's just a one-shot kill, huh? Okay. Okay. Well, now we know. That's a valuable lesson. Are you kidding me? Wait, can I get back? I can. It's fine. Crisis averted. Everything is fine. I was like, really? Oh, I should I should just go level up. What am I doing? What am I doing? I should not be carrying so many souls in. Oh, I never did talk to this guy. Oh, you made it, I say. I should say the same to you. Are your knees doing okay? Excuse me? I should bash your shell and you... I mean... Indeed, I should say my knees are doing better than ever. Guy really wants to get angry a lot. Always wish to visit the Grove. There's important history buried here, I say. True, I wish to visit it in better times, but better late than never. That's a positive way to look at it. Do let me know if you care for a history lesson, lad. No, I don't. I really don't. All right, let's beef up for this boss fight. First we level. Then we shelleport to the moon snail's domain. Oh, you know what? I kind of forgot that there are potentially things to purchase back at town. Maybe I shouldn't level up always, because I could get more slots for stowaways and things. Generous as ever, the noble moon snail provides their pupil with additional powers. Thank you very much. Okay, what do we got? After parrying, counterattack restores an umami charge, which is kind of appealing. Spear fishing. Okay, a plunge attack feels valuable. Does the greatest danger come from above or below? It is, of course, a trick question. For any prey in the ocean, the greatest danger lies wherever they aren't looking. See you later, Kappa. Have a good night. All right, let's get the riposte. The hermit crab's control over his shell does not stop with deflecting attacks. By redirecting their energy, he turns his opponent's strikes into his own. Such in-depth battle strategy is rare in the ocean. Praise be to the noble moon snail who taught him everything he knows. You're not full of yourself at all, are you? Okay, there's another nice MSG increase. And we'll want to get that one too for the free MSG increases. Alright, after successful parry, perform a riposte. Okay. Okay, that's... Okay, cool. Actually, that's extremely thrilling. Bottom of the Steve tag for pies. Boy, have I been there. Not the pirate specifically, but I have certainly done the searching of what can I find for mechs? And it's not much since I last saw it. Quite frankly. I found myself at the bottom of a tag now and then. Tragic. Alright, I'm actually thrilled that this plunge attack can be done just from a normal jump. That gives me an extra option, like an actual vertical attack, which is really good. And we need to do more parrying, because I can get the counterattacks. That's something we're gonna have to keep in mind. All right, let's rock. Bring it on, bastard. Bro. Oh, god damn it, I can't do anything about that attack. I gotta get out of there. Oh, you're just not locked on. Okay, cool. Oh, shit. God damn you, frightening. That's actually maybe the most annoying status effect I've ever seen. Stop. Oh, God. Okay, well, this guy is quickly getting on my nerves. Quickly becoming an irritation. All right, here we go. Damn it, the damage is ridiculous. Okay. Freaking frightened bullshit. The problem with the frightened is that it's like, it's an insidious, actual thing, because it's, because of the fact that you're trying to build up posture break, the fact that you just don't get to attack for a little while is really annoying. It just resets their posture on you. Okay, we're just not gonna get away, huh? Okay, well, cool. Oh, that's a different attack now. How? What is the range on that? That's the other annoyance I find of that. Because it's like, everything that's causing fear, I can't actually determine, like, at what distance, in what area it's doing it. It just gets to do whatever it wants, it seems like. Okay. Come on! Come on! I was really losing control on that one. Damn it. Ow. Damn it. I don't even know what the ability on this thing is. I don't know. I have like a shield. I don't know if that's reducing the damage I'm taking or what, but we're just gonna get in there and tie him up. Why? Why can I not get away from that? I'm just permanently freaking frightened. There's just no way around it. Seriously, leave me alone with that shit. Come on! Out of face! Rude. Google search is absolutely trash right now. Part of it is the freaking AI nonsense that's just getting crammed into everything and turned in, like... This is a well, it's not directly a capitalism thing. This is a tech bro thing. Combined with capital. Well, tech bro is not just a problem of, you know, new tech. The problem is their libertarian bullshit ideals of trying to super capitalize on every possible tech thing. And just, it goes bad. I am so very, very tilted right now. So tilted. Exactly, Apple. That's exactly what's happening, and it's so frustrating to see. Like, every company is trying to find a way to make money off of it, but, like, nobody wants it. That's the thing that's so irritating about the tech bro bullshit, because nobody wants any of it, but for some reason, like, it just gets pushed because venture capitalists... Honestly, we're back to the freaking capitalism thing. I guess it is really the fault of capitalism. Because they just start cramming it into things because, like, oh, investors value it because it's the hot buzzword, but nobody wants it. Like, did you see how Microsoft is apparently trying to make some kind of a stupid-ass Copilot to go, like, for games? So you can just, like... The thing they showed was, like, you'd be playing Minecraft, and you could be, like, ask the Copilot, like, oh, how do I make a sword? And they'd be like, oh, for that you'll need this. Let me, like, open your inventory and we can see what's there and I'll, you know, explain or whatever. And it's like, Who asked for this? Like, who wants their entire gaming experience to be ruined by Microsoft just cramming bullshit into it? Nobody asked for it. This guy's really annoying to try to posture break. He is really driving me nuts, actually. God. Okay, we're just gonna be stuck frightened here, huh? Okay. Can I please control the character? God, frightened is annoying. I am so... I am not in the correct headspace for this right now. Hoo boy, I am off the deep end. I needed to be way more zen for this game, and the only thing I've been talking about has just been like infuriating bullshit, both in and out of the game. I'm like losing it here. Yeah, freaking go down. Apparently, the party cannon is enough to actually knock somebody down who's posture broke. Well, it's not your fault, Apple. I started this whole thing. Frightened-ass bullshit. Oh, come on. I mean, YouTube's ability to just, like, present you with bullshit is its own problem. The YouTube algorithm is just garbage as well. God, he comes out of that so much faster than I expect every goddamn time. Damn it. That's a very Apple sort of thing to do. Yeah, man. We can start talking about Apple and their extremely predatory, like, walled garden, along with the way they their anti-consumer practices as far as, like, repairing the equipment and stuff. Oh, for freak's sake. Oh, come on. That was a posture break, bro. Don't give me that bullshit. One thing that I've noticed about this game that I don't love is that pretty much every boss is ridiculously strong, ridiculously fast. Like, you can't get far enough away. You can't really stay close because you just get your ass beat. Like, oh, come on. God damn it. No, the run back is good. They've done a good job on the run backs. They also provide that, like, respawn. No problem there. God, why? Why the frightened? That's so obnoxious. Oh, good. We're frightened again. Great. I love that. I was hoping I would be. God damn it. What? That double attack is so frustrating. Well, that's actually my problem as well, Apple, is that I focus dodging way heavily. And, like, maybe I would be having a better time of this if I was trying to do more parrying. I don't know. Why do I have this? I didn't want to have this shell. Well, that's not really better. I always forget how fast he comes out of that. You know, maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I just need to be focused parrying. Oh, I can't parry once I'm frightened. God damn it. Are you kidding me? That's apparently an option. All right, the parrying thing was working pretty well, though. I don't want this shell. Give me that back. Oh. There's a thing hidden here. Okay, especially with the counterattack giving umami back. I'm just gonna burn all my umami. Ugh. Now I just don't have the timing anymore. Ah! Great. Great. I love that for me. For some reason, I no longer am aware of how to time that at all. Cool. Nice. Okay. Damn it. No, you asshole. Wait, what is this invincible thimble? I can just like block and it doesn't take damage. Wait, this is incredible. Ow. Hold on, I've found the solution to my problems. God damn you. Really? Really? Mid-dodge and it just doesn't give a shit? Ugh. Very annoying. Yep. Damn it, my timing... Well, that's fine. Now we're just frightened, so we don't get to do jack shit. Nope, that was the wrong button. I hate this guy. Tell them I hate them. Why am I even fighting this guy? Why is he such an asshole? I didn't ask for this. Damn it. Oh, I got him down. I don't understand how, for some reason, I can no longer parry properly. Like, I was doing great, and then I just, like, I don't know. My timing is just gone for some reason. Okay. Well, cool. Could I have any time to do anything, please? Christ. I kind of wish they hadn't put that up there. The fact that I have to always go down here to chase my stupid shell that I can't do anything but ditch is very annoying. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, great.
Oh, crap!
Something about this fight that's making me very irritated. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's not the fight. Maybe I'm just really irritable today. And it's just a terrible day to be playing this game. That's not necessarily the game's fault. I am just tilted as all hell. Impatient, irritable, over the edge. God damn it. That's what I want. All right, well, we got some really good hits there, at least. See you later, Scobolts. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. Oh. Nope, give me that. Give me that. Oh, come on. Change freaking gear quicker, man. Oh, God. Oh, yes, knock him down. Okay. Boy, that unbreakable thimble really took me a long way. Thank you for the stainless relic. That was painful. We got there. Thank you, Apple. We got there. Well, and that might just be something that I'm gonna have to accept. Like, I might just have to block a lot more. Like, blocking might just be a thing that I need to do. Because, I mean, it was certainly effective. If I crank up resistance, that reduces the damage the shell takes, which would allow for much safer blocking. I think this is a piece of the map. Never thought I'd say this, but I can't wait to get back to the city. This place is a huge bummer. You're telling me. A brilliant display. You may have promise yet, vagabond. Hey, there you are. I could have really used your help beating that guy. I was otherwise occupied. Think nothing of it. That beast was a mere speed bump, besides. Nothing compared to the master that dwells within the village's sanctum, surely. I thank you for clearing the path, though. I press on. Oh yeah, you're just gonna take my efforts and just move on. I mean, piracy of pretty much anything aside from, piracy of anything from major corporations is always morally good. Piracy of small indie groups is kind of a dick move. But abandonware and like games that are just sort of like lost to the ether of like ownership, for crying out loud, like ownership, what would I call it? These games that the ownership is just like lost for, like nobody, the IP is in limbo, you know, companies just buy these IPs to just have them and sit on them and never do anything. Like, bro, get the hell out of here. I am of the opinion that Disney poisoned everything by keeping things from, orphaned IPs. Just poisoned so much by shitting all over public domain. Because, like, for games especially, for modern media, public domain has simply not appropriately kept up. And especially for games, like, I think things should be going into public domain, like, after 15, 20 years tops. Like, video games should be almost, like, immediately, they should get their initial sales, and it should be public domain. Wow, just randomly killed. Cool. I love that for me. Because it's, like, so much, like, legitimate, like, gaming history is just being condemned to be forever lost. Because it's just gone. Like, it's just gone. Like, nobody is choosing to keep it except for pirates, right? Like, pirates are the only things maintaining a huge amount of human culture. Like, decades of, like, important culture that made societies what they are right now is simply being cast aside for profits. Like, they just don't give a shit. They just throw it away for the corporate overlords so that they can make a few extra bucks. And most importantly for them, keep other people from making a few extra bucks. Half this shit they aren't even making money off of. They just don't want anybody else to possibly make money off of it. It's monstrous. It's evil. And it's just allowed. So, no, I am not anti-piracy. You are not going to hear me giving a hard time. There are certainly some circumstances of piracy where, like, somebody can end up being a dick about it. Like, oh, this one game that was made by a solo dev and you could buy on Steam for $8. You pirate that, you're a bit of a dick, honestly. But, like, no. The 20-year-old Pirates game made by Bethesda? No. Absolutely not. Pirate that every day, all day. Okay, these orbs are shitty. I mean, yes, it does a little bit depend on... There are garbage indie devs, absolutely, but Broadly speaking. Broadly speaking, things made by, like, actual people as, you know, passion projects and things. They don't deserve that. Where are my souls? Have they simply been condemned? Where did they drop them? I died from here. They literally have... They have actually just thrown my souls away. That is some shitty bug nonsense. Wow, that stupid thing actually blocks that much, huh? I can't believe this game just dumpstered all of the microplastics I had. Wow, that is unkind. Kind seed. Oof. I've not heard of that, but that is certainly not ideal. Oh, there we go. Is that one I can hook to? Height, 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 height. Oh, here we go. Shortcut. There we go. I didn't hear. God, Redfall was a bad game. Well, I mean, we could talk. Oh, shit. We could talk about broadly Microsoft and the fact that it just got rid of all of the companies ever. I don't know if they improved it to some degree, but I saw quite a bit of video of Redfall at its launch, and it was very, very bad. Which, I say that, and I almost never feel the need to blame the developers directly, because it is almost always choices made by, you know, the decision makers, which are never the devs, that always... Oh my god, you are everywhere and are... There's a goddamn... Oh my god, they're so frustrating! So frustrating! So frustrating. Oh, come on. Please hold on to the goddamn net. Platforming. The platforming needs help in this game. It was actually fine until they gave me these damn net balls. Also, I hate that I hit here and it apparently has to load the universe. Oh, come on. I hate that I have to go back and load the area again. Could you guys please put that shit in memory? Like, obviously I'm going back over there. Stop loading it every time. The frame rate just takes an enormous dump there every freaking time. Oh, for God's sake. Why? Why does he grab and then just give up? Hold on to the damn balls, bro. Jesus. I do have the fishing line grapple. The issue is that you can only fishing line grapple to specifically fishing hooks. So like I can't just fishing grapple to like the ball, which I really should be able to because it would make that far less infuriating. Wow, I just triple shot. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect for holding fishing gear. Crabs want it, fish fear it. Increase the number of barbed hooks that can be held at a time. Whoop-de friggin' do. Hampton. Hampton. What happened to my... Oh, there's the party hat. It's fine. I'll take a soda can instead. Okay, now we can go. Morality system in this game? I don't believe there is a morality system. I just think Krill is kind of a monster because he just is. Oh, unless you're asking about Redfall. I don't know about Redfall. That would be a fair question. Krill is just a monster because he kills things and doesn't really feel bad. Are you kidding me? Why does everything push me off cliffs? Why can't I just stand still and use an ability, for God's sake? Is that too much to ask? Yeah, I see you assholes. I can't see. I'm so beyond tilted today. Like, everything is making me so angry. Oh, really? Interesting. About the exploding or floating away. I don't know. More so than, I would say, like, a morality system. Good night, Whitney. Have a good night. I would say that that's more potentially indicative of, like, whether they are infected or not, if there is, in fact, a difference. Not necessarily, like, a morality, but that might be indicative of whether they're, like, corrupted by whatever plague is taking place, or if they're just, like, some fish. But I don't know. Could you, like, walk off the cliff? That would be, like, super cool. That'd be super cool. Oh, you're close. You're close. You wanna just noodle your way off that cliff? You wanna just... Aw, dang. Why? Why do you both have one goddamn hit point? And of course I lost my umami because I was mid-attack and I got interrupted because anything interrupts me. Grr. Angry. Covered my junk. Man, I will gladly take a break from this to play V Rising on Thursday. Things got me so angry. Maybe Saturday will be a good day to do the fan bits so that I don't have to be angry all the time. Wouldn't that be nice? Won't that be nice? Okay, this is claimed to be a village. At least this one provides this appropriate cover. It's true. It doesn't really increase my blood pressure. Like, I get over it real quick. Boy, can it make me salty. Just the saltiest sailor. Although I do think sometimes the funniest content is me getting real salty about stuff. What was the other game? This game is doing the same thing that another game was doing, and I don't remember which one it was. Where I will try to roll, and the enemies will be, like, really sticky. I'm trying to roll around an enemy, and instead I just get stuck on their face. And so, I don't know. I was playing something else that was doing that, and I don't remember what it was. It was making me real upset there, too. No, the dodge does not do a very good job. Like, I think that's not what I meant. I didn't really realize I could grab shells. You know what? Jump attacks. Oh, yeah, I just got magic pixeled. God damn it. Look at that guy and his no health. How infuriating. I just assumed he had died, so I didn't continue to pay attention to him. Turns out, he was still there. How very obnoxious. There we go. Ooh, get up there. Let me in. It's freaking cooking with the party time. Are you kidding me? This area is really making me upset about these long-ranged enemies. That's so frustrating. It's like here's the thing about a lot of ranged enemies in other Souls games is that, like, you have a lot of potential ways to deal with them. It's like, well, you could get your own ranged weapon. You could use magic. You can just grab a shield and you can just deflect your way through. But it's like, none of those are options in this game. I don't have a ranged weapon. None of my spells go that far. And I can't really just block the attacks either, because my shell has hit points. So I don't meaningfully have a solution to... and they're just insanely accurate. Like, those fire at a higher speed than I think anything I've seen in another Souls game. Look at that. Look at that. I'm thinking of the Souls games. God. You know what? If I do end up just sufficiently salty, maybe it is time to just terrorize the game with the gun. Maybe that is what it becomes. So I'm just thinking about, like, Dark Souls 3 has a lot of those sequences where stuff attacks at you from high above. Things like, there's what's-his-face, the giant that throws things down outside the castle. And you know what? Those give you a lot of warning, and you can easily get out of the way of those. Then there is the sulfur, the magma lake at the bottom, which, like, the projectiles for that ballista are, like, way slower. Like, I have never seen a Souls game throw projectiles at this degree of accuracy and speed so consistently. Not with the ranged attacks. I have never seen one that shoots this shit at you so much. Never. The worst that I can think of is the armored guys on the top in Dark Souls 3. The top of I don't remember the location of but there's like the silver knights that all have great bows, but like the thing about those is that you just they provide you with a lot of cover. Oh, come on. Yeah, sort of more and more, I'm kind of getting the same sort of sense from this game that I was in Blasphemous, that, like, they just didn't quite get the full correct lessons from Souls games. Oh my god, will you stop getting stuck on people? Jesus Christ. That, like, I feel like what they learned was that it's supposed to be frustrating, but not like... But it's not the right way. There are all of these little things that add up to kind of feel cheap. Like, I don't have, like, proper control over things, or enemies are just located in such a fashion as to be cheap shit. Which archers are particularly annoying in Elden Ring? Because I'm trying to think. Oh, that is true. There's a lot. So, yes, I will agree with there are some very frustrating ranged enemies in the castle. And I think the main thing that, like, I think is really getting me about this game that sort of really helps mitigate the stuff in Elden Ring. Because, like, so let's compare, right? Sort of this area that I've been going through to the castle that you're talking about. The thing is like, what are the possibilities that Elden Ring gives you? That's like, well, you can get magic, you get a ranged weapon, or they literally give you a second path into the castle that doesn't require you to brute force your way past the ranged enemies, right? So, like, there's choices. This game just doesn't have enough choices that makes me feel like, yes, I have meaningful decisions to help mitigate the problems that I'm facing. There aren't different weapon types that allow me to, like, change the speed at which I attack versus, like, how quickly I can recover from attacks or move, or maybe I can make enemies flinch more. Like, there's none of that. Enemies don't flinch. I don't get to attack any faster. I don't have the option of a ranged weapon. I have to go through all of these areas. I can't find a path that's less problematic. Like, I don't have any options like that. And that's what frustrates me most. And it's not to say that games like that are necessarily worse, because Sekiro was actually a game that was like that, where they had very clear sort of directions that they expected you to do a fight or an area, I feel. And I didn't like Sekiro as much. Like, people love Sekiro. So some people like the pure, like, get good and overcome the challenge as it's intended. I like the get good and come up with the plan and items available to me to make the challenge easier. That's the thing I like most about Souls games. And there are some of these games that try to be Souls games, and I mean, they are Souls games. They don't try to be. They are Souls games, but they take a different approach to it, which I just fundamentally like less. Because, like, I want to be able to choose different weapons and find one that I like playing the most, and this game just doesn't have that at all. Yes, they do sometimes. The thing is, as I said, though, the main mitigation, I feel like, is they give you more meaningful choices to resolve it, as well as, yeah, more options to resolve it, and I think when they do it, it is a narrower circumstance. It's not a pattern of problematic. It's more like well, shit, this area they didn't do as good a job on, right? Like, overall, great, but this particular location, they messed up because this is a problem. Like, every ranged enemy in this game, and there is a pattern of them positioning ranged enemies in positions where you can't properly get to them, so they just screw you over for a while. Like, this whole stretch, they've done it with all of them. This is an even newer, worse one, which I can't help but notice fires faster than Radon, a huge boss in Elden Ring, does. And, like, they did it with the stupid seahorses that shoot the sponge dinosaurs. Like, just in a previous area. They just position them in places you can't get access to. And you don't have weapons that can be used at range. Like, you just have to deal with it. And your dodge timing is kind of shitty, so you can't even, like, reliably dodge the shit. And then you get stuck on people. Oh, good. And then you get up here, and see, you get up here, and then they defend it with another also shitty enemy that I hate. And my target, thank you. Are you kidding? Look how much health this guy has. Oh, did he have a helmet? Is that why? You know what another thing is? Elden Ring and Souls games, if they put somebody like that is that problematic, if you kill him once, he will stay dead. This game, he will not stay dead. He will come back. As far as I know, bosses are literally the only enemies in this game that do not come back. So that asshole will be back at the top of that damn hill next time. At least I have a shortcut. I also was surprised, Apple. I kept waiting for some kind of other option to choose from. And I was, like, I pretty much realized that was going to be a useless hope when... Hold on, I'm going to teleport to the snail garden. I realized that was a useless hope when I looked into my inventory and there was not a weapon slot of any sort. And I was like, that's all I'm going to get, isn't it? Which, that I really don't love. Like, that was one of my things that I didn't love about Sekiro. So it's just like, I want to be able to choose my main means of, like, interacting with the world. His spirit full to bursting, the hermit crab is ready for more power. We crank that. Now if we go this way, we can crank that. The most fearsome advancement in a predator's abilities is the use of tools. To grow beyond one's own body, to outpace one's physical evolution. Such hunters inspire unimaginable fear in their prey. Okay, well, with the spearfishing, at least I can pull some of the ranged enemies into range. So that is something that we can do. So that's not the worst thing. I have now maxed my umami. Or my MSG from that particular tree. Umami's way up at 41. Very nice. Yeah, the weapon limiting thing is very unfortunate. Yeah, I would really like to be able to do other things with the weapon. I sure do wish that was the case. I really don't care for the fork. And like the length at which I have to stand still after an attack, I also do not like. It is very long. God, loading this area is rough. Well, I'll be damned. Did they actually leave that guy dead? Well, thank you very much. About time they gave me a freaking leg up. Jesus. I hated that guy. Okay, we're just not gonna jump high enough, huh? Oh, I should grab this. Just so I learn it. Is this an early release beta? No, it is not. This is the full game. No, up there. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. The fact that everything interrupts anything I'm doing is such bullshit. I just want to be able to, like, feel like I am affecting the game as I intend to be affecting it, and there's just, like, so many things that get in the way of that. I just want it to do the thing that I'm asking it to do. That's what I want. Correct. So, as with most Souls games, that's not at all what I meant to do. That is not even remotely what I intended to do. Like most Souls games, whenever you go back and rest at a bonfire or are killed, God, will you just use the ability faster, for Christ's sake? Just gonna go. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy, I am a salty sailor. Salty, salty, salty. Oh, crystals. Get all these things. Hey, Bloodstar Limb. An intern? Hey, Jimmy the intern, who designed the area, right? That's how that happened. Prepare to deal with any fiasco your boss sends your way. You can change costumes in the status menu. Oh, I got it's the costume for an intern. Yes. Now we're playing as the intern. Absolutely. There's nothing up here. Where the hell did you come from? There we go. We'll just quickly eat that. Get me back out of here. Nope. Aim where I'm telling you, please. There we go. Okay. I can only carry like 3 of these stupid hooks. God. These area loadings is freaking brutal. Paper plate. Because of freaking course they did. You do that to me. How difficult, time consuming it would it be to make an angry apple VTuber model? That is a little bit difficult for me to answer because that sort of model would likely fall fairly outside of my skill set, so I don't actually know, because how I made my model was using Vroid, which is a free application on Steam, which makes humanoid models, and then Unity to modify that model heavily. And so if you just want a humanoid model, Vroid is great and can be done quite easily, like no worries. If you want something that actually like looks like an apple, you're going to need to do one of 2 things. Either you're going to have to go the 2D route and use Live 2D to rig up like actual like PNG style images, well, layered images. Which I don't have experience with Live 2D. So the difficulty of making like a simple Live 2D model, I don't know. I don't know to what extent that challenge would be. The other alternative would be to make it more in Blender. And I think a relatively straightforward sort of apple that I'm picturing would probably not be a tremendous amount of effort to make in Blender. The challenge that I am inexperienced with would be to then give facial animations that tie to, you know, the tracking animation, which is one of those things that I have never been able to like sit down and figure out. Because with Vroid, the facial tracking and the facial animations tying to tracking just comes along for free, essentially. So I've never had to worry about it. And so I never learned how. I'm going to soon enough, I think, try to track somebody down that can help me learn how to do that. But to do just sort of like Yeah, so if you have some degree of experience in Blender, you're a pretty good distance there, honestly. Because what you need to do at that point, as far as I understand, I just don't know where to do it in Blender. You get your model, and then you go into the animating, and you have to add, I think, key shapes that then tie to the correct named blend shape inputs that get tied to the tracking software in order to then move those animations. So however difficult that would be, would probably be where you would want to pursue. And, you know, I think that could be a little bit challenging. But I don't think it would be a tremendous level of effort to try to make something somewhat straightforward to get you started on it. To get you something that you're happy with to start VTubing, I think is something you could do. Yeah, Vroid I think is sort of the best starting point, simply because it's at that point it's kind of like a character creator where you can make, you know, a viable 3D model for VTubing. For best results, you'll need to do some texture work to import, but it as well as, I guess, your best results will be to bring it into Unity and make some modifications. But it gets you something so that you can start, you can find out if you like doing it, if it's something you want to further pursue, all that stuff. It's just a super simple, straightforward starting position that gets you going, rather than being totally lost, wondering if you too need to pay someone, you know, $4,000 for a model so that you could even try. It's no, just a little bit of time gets you something that works, and you can take a stab at it. If you want to invest some small amounts of money, another advantage of Vroid is that there's a relatively robust marketplace on Pixiv? Is it Pixiv? I think it's Face? There we go. Face. Another advantage of Vroid is that there's a fairly robust marketplace that you can get stuff off of for, some stuff will be free, some stuff will be, relatively low cost, $2, $5, $10 maybe for, outfits or hairstyles or texture packs or things like that. So you can invest very small amounts of money to get a result that maybe you're a little happier with, rather than, you know, having to spend hundreds of dollars on something that you'll be happy with. So Vroid is a good way to get started. As to your question of what you will need to run the model. So, Vroid is by default set up to run off of a webcam. So that helps as far as barrier of entry. Very easy to accomplish. Oh, god damn you. But the results are not nearly as expressive as they could be. For the more expressive tracking, you will need, for hardware, you will need an Apple iPhone or iPad that is sufficiently new to have the true depth face camera, which for iPhones is 10 or higher. And for iPads, I'm not sure, because I didn't check. And it's specifically iPhones. So you'd need that hardware, but then additionally, you have to add the 52 key shape, face blend shapes, key shapes, whatever, of their face tracking. And so those have to get added to the model. There is a tool called Hana Tools that allows you to add those to a Vroid model. So there is a way to do that through Unity, to simply add those in. And then you can use the more expressive tracking as a combination of those two. Oh, I almost fell off. Those two things. But if you like haven't streamed before and you're just kind of poking about and you're thinking about, you know, is this going to be something I enjoy? Is this something I want to pursue or do? My encouragement is go with Vroid, go with a webcam, try it out, see if you like it. That's the way I started. And then, you know, I found that I did like it, and I wanted to get, you know, a more robust model. And so, you know, I spent a bunch of time making a model that was far more complicated, and I just continue to poke at it over time. I got myself the iPhone. I did the whole update to the model so that I had the blend shapes in place to do the shape keys, and then, you know, here we are. This was certainly not the way the model looked originally. Doing video releases. Well, and so another way to potentially do it as well. I don't know if you have sort of drawing capabilities or whatever. So there is another option that is usually called a PNG tuber. So this would be, you know, just a few PNGs with like little modifications between them, you know, closed mouth, open mouth, a few expressions. There are like PNG model runners that are a little simpler, a little more straightforward. A lot of them will key off of like microphone activity to open the mouth, and then maybe just a couple hotkeys to be like the shocked face, the happy face. And so if you can draw yourself, you could look into going that route. Or PNG tubers are usually a lot more affordable to buy from people, you know, who do that sort of art, artists on Twitter or whatever. Those are usually a lot more affordable, in the realm of maybe like $50 to $150, depending on like the detail, the complexity, the number of different expressions you might want. And I've seen quite a few people use those, especially in the video essay sort of format, rather than just like for streaming. I definitely see people use those that way. Oh, come on. And so that's another way to sort of contemplate. Because if you don't need like a full expressive model, but you just want somebody like kind of talking in the corner to draw a little attention, to have some, you know, faces to go along with what you're saying, that's another way to go for it. And you can still stream that way. There are model runners that'll let you stream that way. So there's no reason you can't do that. And there are some really cool, like, complicated, interesting PNG tubers. So there's still plenty you can do with that kind of a model if you enjoy it and you like it and you want to, you know, pursue it, see what more complexity you can do. There's always more that you can do. So there are very few wrong ways to go about it. Just give it a try. Lots of options to to get started and try and see if you enjoy it. Hi again, AJ. How's it going? I sure would have liked to have found a shortcut up here. Max does on Relaxing with Max. I have not seen that. I do not know who that is. God, the loads in this game are really brutal. I don't know why. Each time I have to enter an area, it just annihilates the frame rates for like 2 seconds. Bro, could you get out of my goddamn way? Screw you guys. I'm going home. I'm finding a shortcut or a checkpoint or literally anything that doesn't involve you guys. Bro, this frame rate. Woo! I see you chose the path of power, Vagabond. I am still being shot at. Incredible. I can sense the Master's power up ahead, emanating like waves. Their unfathomable muscles bending the currents effortlessly. Their piercing eyes flawlessly discerning their opponent's every flaw. Their sultry voice there, Chitan. Are you sure this person really exists? Probably. Can I have a checkpoint, please? Or a shortcut? Crab husk. I'm a crab wearing a crab. Look at him go. Yeah. Ah, I can throw it as a decoy. I feel like I've heard the name Brain Dump. I can't believe...
Why do sad, polluted crabs keep coming to this place?
I didn't get a check.
I thought I made it clear. There's nothing for
It's
you
a pistol
here.
shrimp.
As your sense of self-preservation rotted away, even. Or perhaps you truly wish for death. Well, I'll gladly oblige you, my friend.
I feel like I've heard the name Brain Dump as like,
Square up, devil!
you know, a big... sort of, I don't know, like a classic YouTuber.
Why toss
Oh,
your
for
life away?
God's sake.
For what purpose?
I hate this. I just hate this. Oh, that sucks. I can't help but notice they're trying to give me a lot of crabs to have a decoy on them. Okay, that does a lot of damage to him. So he's not particularly sturdy. I am, however, out of...
You had no respect for this grove.
Ah, yo! Here, have a decoy. Yeah, isn't that great? Isn't that great? You just... Okay. Here. Okay.
Que c'est toi, petit crabe?
Bro, could you stand still for 2 seconds?
I shall see you to the drain.
What the heck?
For what purpose?
Oh boy. Oh man, my... Oh no, I still have my party guy. Come on, party guy.
Square up, devil! I shall see you to the drain! Why
Oh,
does you
come
run away?
on!
For what purpose?
Just freaking one-hit KO. It's true. Pistol shrimp are very cool. And I mean, obviously inevitable that there was going to be a boss that's a pistol shrimp, because, like, obviously. But boy, does it suck.
Square up, devil! I shall see you to the drain!
Being not only a pistol shrimp, but, like, a teleporting pistol shrimp seems entirely unfair. Okay, well, we're stuck here, too.
You deserve your fate, monster!
Oh, shit.
Why
Oh,
does you
come
run
on.
away? For what purpose?
Same size. This guy's like 3 times my size.
Square up, devil!
Can I parry your shit? Jesus.
You deserve your fate, monster!
God damn it. Please, just let
I
me
shall
grab a
see you to
shell.
the drain.
I'm alive. I don't know how I was alive.
The growl for long at last, you knave. Why
God
don't you
damn
run
it.
away? For what purpose?
Man, if only he was my size and not goddamn enormous. Oops.
Square up, devil!
The timing on this is very difficult. Okay.
You deserve your fate, monster!
Oh, we're definitely
Why does your life away?
Where? Okay. I think I need to double back and see. Where the hell is a checkpoint? Like, surely there's a checkpoint or a shortcut or something. Like, they never leave me having to run this damn far. Like, I have enough for L level, at least. How do I get back? Like, is it over here? Can I not get stuck on everything, please? Okay, hold on. What is happening here? This is like a whole different area. What is going on? A lot of gum. Slows enemies that hit you. Okay. Alright, if you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna loot this place and, like, leave. Okay, that actually helps a lot. That's nice. No, thank you. Oh, I see. This was another path that I could have taken here. There is a lot of freaking gum down here, isn't there? Okay. I do not need tips at the moment. Partially because I don't expect I'm going to keep fighting him tonight. I'm already coming up on 4 hours. I just want to find a shortcut so that I don't have to make this run back again. But I'm not finding anything at the moment. Like, surely I'm not just stuck up here. Ow, how is there not a checkpoint? I mean, I can resurrect at that spot in there. Like that, how can I not have, why is there not a freaking shelleport here? This is wild. I don't even know, if I save and exit here, I don't even know where I'm gonna end up. I don't even know. All right, I think we are going to simply gamble as to where this is going to put me. Because I'm just gonna call it for the evening. It's almost 4 hours. I have spent enough time this evening being fully tilted, so we're just gonna take a breather. We're just gonna come back next week, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and less inclined to just be absolutely irate. And you know what? If it goes totally to shit, we'll just shoot him with a gun. Because honestly, if I end up too salty for a little while again, I think I'm going to be at the point where it's just like, you know what? I'm going to have more fun in this game mowing them down with a Glock. So that's just what we're going to do. It'll be an adventure. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. Apple, Beethoven, good to see you. Seaweaver, all of you. Thanks for hanging out, chatting it up. Thursday we'll be back with V Rising with Seaweaver. It'll be a fun time. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week. All right. Oh, of course, Apple. I love giving advice. I love getting those kinds of questions and hopefully giving people the information they need to try something new or to more fully enjoy themselves with a new hobby. So I hope you can find something you're happy with and you can make your video essays and become a huge YouTuber star, because that'll be great. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your eyes.